let's dive back down here. And go back to Kira. So I'm like, Geralt, where the heck did you go? What are you doing? What happened? Wild Hunt found him. Geralt is no more. No, we're good. Oh, she followed us? Maybe? Kinda, sorta? You definitely were not here before, and I don't think you were following us earlier.
Well,
she's not
how's
happy
the
with
water?
us.
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
There's also something kinda, sorta over here. Huh. Yeah, I'm very disoriented in regard to where we are relative to where we were supposed to be initially. So we could clearly blow through this part here. I really think this was a totally different direction from where we were initially planning on going. So as interesting as this may be, I kind of want to make sure that we're not missing the stuff that we were kind of supposed to do. So if there is still stuff over there to do, then we should double back for it at some point. But I think I want to first and foremost go to the location where we were starting off, make sure we don't miss anything there. Also gonna igni this stuff. Make it go boom. Because there might be more goodies hiding over here as well. That would seem like another place where if I were a special piece of loot, I might deliberately hide behind some of the poison gas. Like so. Like so. Granted, this is not great. But I'll take it. I think that's just Kira over there. Never mind the fact that it's, you know, like, shooting back in our face. And realistically probably would be hurting us, except it isn't, because reasons. Back when we were fighting those enemies earlier, it might have been significant to have had the poison gas and having the ability to blow it up on them. I'm pretty sure those are the deer. Those are the deer we saw earlier. Come back. Yes. Seemingly. There's deer hide in case you were uncertain. In case you didn't believe me. Okay. So, what I wanted to do, I just wanted to... I mean, the quest indicator is pointing us in this direction. So I feel like that area that we were just in was mostly a bonus area, so we might be about to miss it. Tell you what, let's save. Let's save. And then I'll go back on my word a little bit here. We'll check this other location, see if it is just a bonus area with some additional loot, kind of like what we were seeing earlier, in which case we'll loot it, do whatever there is to do in this location, and then we'll head back to the main area. If it looks like it is actually... Okay, well, there it is. It did hit us that time. Eventually, it was gonna come back to haunt us, right? Up here? Thought it was. Thought this was how we got there eventually. Or at least this kind of led us in the right direction. Kinda, sorta. There's Kira. Okay. Now let's try this out. Yeah, if it turns out that this is like point of no return, you missed a bunch of stuff because you went this way instead of going the other way first, then we'll probably end up doing a little bit of save scumming and doubling back here. But I also, similarly, want to make sure that we don't miss it if it's a really good location. Foglet, okay. Do you remember fighting these guys? I think Quen is technically the way we're supposed to go against them. They're quite annoying. There's two of them. But they do that. And then disappear. Like that. Hey, Kira, do you do anything? Out of curiosity? Just like, theoretically speaking, could you, like, fight these guys? Perhaps? One down. There is another. Thought. Pretty sure there was another. Unless we magically took out both of them simultaneously. We burn through this, yes. Don't think there's any... Oh, there is this. Fair hide. Okay, it doesn't look like it's just a small area. Can we perhaps burn through this? Is this something that is blocking maybe just a little area with some loot in it? Or is this just insignificant? I think it is just insignificant. This is large enough of an area. I feel like this is probably an actual way to go. Not just one of those bonus areas like I was saying. I thought it might be. So I'm a little hesitant to go further now. Also, what the heck here? More destructible areas here. It might just be an alternate path to the same location. I'm not really sure. Oh, will it just be leading us to the main area here? Yes, okay. So in that case, it does appear as though it was just a little side area. A little bit of extra stuff to it. And not like we were at risk of missing anything by going this route, so that's fortunate. Other than Kira, who has disappeared on us. But we'll head back now. There wasn't anything in that last little corner there. We might have checked earlier, but sure, again, insignificant. Okay. So, we'll head on over. The actual place we're supposed to go. And as for whether Kira will follow us or not, remains to be seen. But we picked up some good crafting recipes at the very least. Some good crafting materials as well. A little bit of kinda sorta upgrades. Huh? This does not look familiar. Oh, this is the way back. That's why. Opposite direction. Straight ahead. This is where we want to go. Wait, what? Why is the quest indicator pointing us in that direction? I don't know. I don't know. We can't jump that, can we? There's no way we can go. I don't know what I was thinking, but no way we can jump that. So instead, what did we end up doing to get over there? What is the way up? Once upon a time, there's word of a portal, I believe. But, that's no longer an option. Okay. This was... Hold on. This is leading us back where we were with Kira earlier. What the heck? How do we get up there? That was where we were going before, wasn't it? But... explore the Elven ruins and look for information about the mage. It's gonna be the water area. Kira's over here. She's just chilling. It's gonna loop us back around. Now maybe we'll get reoriented when we do that. Disoriented is definitely a good word to describe how I'm feeling right now. You know, being pitch black in here is also certainly not helping. Like, is this... This is the way back where we came from, is it not? Can we go up those stairs there? I think so. That's a circle, straight ahead there. So I think we go... Okay. Up this way? Not sure if this actually leads us up. Maybe? Kind of, sort of, possibly? Ooh. Oh! A little bit more loot. Suppose we did miss that. A little bit of a benefit there, but still... No? What the heck? Ah! How do we get up? Kira, teleport us! I'm confused. This will be up. That's the way we came from. I thought we wanted to go that way. That's where we saw the wild hunt. Kira, I thought, teleported there. What the heck? Through here? There's seemingly something we have not explored here. Game saved. Okay. I'll be taking that hint, game. Oops. Oh, Cliff of Quen. That's definitely new. Okay. Oh, more foglets. Okay. Definitely new. Okay. Looks like there was 2 of them that time as well. However, it's kind of hard to tell with those guys. Almost missed this. So yeah, maybe it's just these little side areas like this. Well, that's also not what I meant to do. Just wanted to make it lighter. Any actual loot in here? Well, there's this. Whatever the heck this is. Is glowing for some reason. If I extinguish or ignite. Okay. Anything significant happen with you? Just like a big statue of some variety, for the most part. Okay. Definitely saw the loot button there. Thought. Yeah. Thought I did. Apparently I was making that up. Akira has completely abandoned us. I mean, I was kind of joking about it before, but no sign of her anywhere at this point. Now, whenever we come across these gray areas, or those... Oh no, this is where we were trying to get to. There's another way in, apparently. This is where the rat nests were. Okay. We found a way to make it work. Conventional way? Absolutely not. But we're headed possibly in the right direction now, I would think. And in case you wanted mushrooms. There. Okay, now Kira's here now. One moment, I have more mushrooms to pick. You could just give me a second here. Yeah, totally not suspicious at all.
That's the elf.
Sure.
What was that? An illusion?
No, a morphotic projection.
Eh? Geralt, how would you know that was a message from Ciri?
A what projection?
Something akin to a post box for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone
it now?
can intercept en route to its recipient.
Okay.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed, it is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now, who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
There are actually swallows down here. So we might have ended up missing one of the other locations over here. So I thought there were 2 ways we could go along one of those side routes. One we did, obviously, choose to take, obviously did ultimately lead us here.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago.
That Wraith was not there previously. Oh, this is a new area, that's why. I thought we were doubling back, we were not though. I was gonna say, so if we were theoretically to try going back over here, thought there was this route, and then there was one other along the other side, which we honestly might have already gone down, and I just didn't realize it, but it looked like it might have been new. So I'm gonna quickly double back here, just to check if there might be something important for us on the other side, because if we look, basically, we went through this way. I thought there was one in the opposite direction. Let's just double check. This could very well... Yeah. No, this is the side where we went down for the water stuff. Okay, so we did that. That Kira or more deer that are for some reason in here? Okay. Kira is actually following us this time. Okay, so we'll go back this way. Oh, maybe it was this. I saw this side and I saw this side. I think this is the direct route to where Kira was, and then the side we went down was the other side we went down was the loop around. Yes. Brought us through that door into the same location. Okay, just getting our bearings here with this winding maze. Now we'll head through here and get more pepper, because why not? And this is where we saw the raid. Over there. Explore the rooms, follow the swallow symbols. Now, I didn't really see what the swallow symbols were,
Careful.
per se.
That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you.
All
I
right.
recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir
course you
told
did.
me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well,
Let's just save real quick. Oh, come on.
survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers.
Whoa! What was that? Ow. Hold on. I'm supposed to use Jurgen against you. Let me just switch to it. Or get wailed on before I can get it back. Take you out instead. Probably do want to make sure that we are staying relatively close to Kira, because as I was saying before, I don't actually know if she can technically get killed or not. And apparently shoot lightning, which is cool. Don't really know if her shooting pebbles at people like that does anything. She's attempting to hit something right now. As for what, exactly, I'm not entirely sure. Probably this. I would like my sign back. Multiple raids here. Oh, you're not dead. I really thought you were. Okay, is that the last of the wraiths? I hope so. Ooh, actually, quite decent loot. And it does seem like the fog does come back. Emerald essence as well. So it's not permanent if we blast away with Igni. I'm gonna attack this target. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm trying to get rid of the fog. And ideally not kill us in the process, although we almost did. Now let's keep it on Igni, because we will have more stuff to... Oh, Igni, not Gwen. We'll have more stuff to do. This too. Now, I'd like to not be standing right next to it when we do that. However, it seems that, because we are technically not allowed to attack Kira, it's, she's kind of making us stand directly on top of it. Okay. Does kind of seem like the toxic fog is more of the enemy than monsters in here. Oh. Roller was vibrating. What is this?
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Okay. But see, if we're headed the right way, then that means right now we're probably headed the wrong way. Because we presumably want to explore everything else in here, where there's, I would assume, lots of other stuff of note we have not yet seen, because we potentially went straight to the right spot instead of finding all the good stuff in the wrong spots. Like, say, down here. And it is completely pitch black. However, here we find, okay, diagram blade from the Vids. But enhanced Draconid oil. That does sound good as well. Anything else hiding in this corner, or was that all we needed? That might have been all we needed, but glad we did take the time to double back there. Well, not that we've been here before, so double back maybe not the right word, but... Ooh. As for that armor, and that's not the right place to look at armor. This is... It is not an upgrade. We are starting to run into a bit of an inventory space constraint. Granted, we do have the ability to swap over to the additional carrying weight skill if we deem that necessary. We'll, of course, need to sacrifice something to make that happen. Is that one of the swallow signs that we were talking about before?
How was the water?
Refreshing.
This is a different direction, though. Not the initial direction where Kira was commenting about how we were headed toward the swallow. Can we squeeze under here? Apparently we can. Assuming we will dive here, though. Okay, keep on moving. Keep on moving. Okay, whole nother area. I'm guessing based on how there was no comment about this being the quote-unquote correct direction, that this is another one of those bonus areas, some variety. More cavalry gauntlets. They seem to grow on trees. I'm assuming, though, that this is really what we're here for. And spectre oil. Steel sword. And scrape shot. That's an explosive. Okay. Yeah. That seems like that could have been worthwhile. Ah, I thought I heard something, though. Thought I heard something. Multiple rates? Just one? Multiple, I think. Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. If you would, you know, actually, like, come over here and fight, that'd be ideal. I just want to drop another urine. Preferably, like, directly on top of you. Come over here. Into the Urden, please. It's not gonna last long enough, though. One. Oh, and you are just, like, skirting around it. You know better. We can destroy those stalagmites? That is pretty cool. Could theoretically blow this up on you. Did another one respawn? I think it did. We did not have... Well, we had to originally, but it appeared to have come back. Could you, like, not do that? Preferably? Maybe we just go that route, except it did basically nothing at all, do you? And keep on hitting the freaking rocks! Or we might just be best served to double back here. They do drop decently. There's another raid! They spawn infinitely in here? I wouldn't necessarily rule it out. Hey, look at that, like, amethyst dust, other types of dust, other mutagens of various assortments. There's one more round of stuff. Not there. Here. Amethyst dust that time. Let's head back now, or even more come. So yeah, I think that was definitely worthwhile. Again, pick up some additional crafting recipes, hopefully serve us well. We'll have to double check as to when and where we actually can use them. If we have the materials or not. Pop up here if we can. Once again, Kira's just like, Geralt, come on, man. Enough with your excursions. Uh-oh. Geralt. There we go. Little concerned that we're going to be stuck swimming for the rest of our lives. Okay, so what the heck was that? Coming from the ceiling there. Okay. Might still be a little bit more for us to explore down here. We haven't explored too much in this area down here directly. So there might be, certainly, plenty of mushrooms for us to pick up. Yes. Nope. That much is true. However, might also be some chests here and there. Could be of note. Maybe even some additional side areas like the ones that we went down already. What are these things? Ooh. Okay. Piece of armor. We'll have to check that out.
Anything for... Well,
Huh? What were you gonna say there? Also appears to be something over here. Remains of some sort. Some kind of wraith? Don't remember being up here, so maybe this is where we came in? I guess it was, so maybe Kira took care of that initially. I think that might be everything down here. Unless there's something else hiding in the middle there, where there's a lot of stuff wrapping around. Okay, maybe I didn't pick the best place to climb up there. In and around this statue, we did find I think that's where the chestplate was. Probably nothing else there, so let's get going then. Also, Geralt has refused
certainly hope
to
we haven't
run.
lost our way.
Oh, we're actually encumbered at the moment. Right, that's why. Okay. We were close, and then we picked up that chestplate, which is probably what did it. And it's not even any good. We should probably drop it. And these gloves, also not really any good. Let's drop those. We have shirts that are completely worthless. And just terrible. Let's dump those first and foremost. That does get us under the threshold. Trying not to attack Kira, but I do need to get rid of that. What? Or stuff showing up here? Oh, that's all the stuff we just dropped. Right. We did that. I knew that. Okay. This was the direction in which I thought Kira was saying we were supposed to go. Let's head this way. Now that I believe we've done most of the things that we are supposed to do in this location. Again, you know, I don't necessarily know that we've done absolutely everything, but give it out. I don't have a checklist to go off of. It seems like we've done the vast majority. Is that Kira? Oh my god, Kira. It sounded like you turned into a monster there. There's some kind of entrance over here. Okay. And more of the mushrooms wandering in the dark.
It's
More
rather
experience
similar
points.
to that other pillar with the projection.
It does look rather similar. Now, I did see the entrance thing though, and I went past it, and it seemed like... Is that just what this is actually the entrance for? It looks like it says up. Actually, that's what the red arrow is. It's indicating there's an entrance up above. I'm just trying to make sure we aren't missing something here. Okay. Let's also double check what the quest says now, because it did get updated. We still failed going through Kira's portal, but fortunately, we were capable of following Kira. Now, search the chamber using your Witcher senses. Okay. We've sort of been doing that already, but make a point of using the Witcher senses in particular. It does say mysterious elf. I don't know.
Ni fordo sol esser in Hail Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
Huh?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. The horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse.
Is
So,
it?
shall we look
I
for
don't
it?
know. Apparently we shall. In this very location. Whoa! What? What was that? This... I was gonna actually use R is what I meant. Can we blast through this? No. Okay. It does appear as though we were supposed to look down here and... Uh-oh. We dropped down there? Are those all individual...
I wonder what all this means.
Yeah.
Either hastily
Oh?
scribbled on with lime.
Okay. What I was saying... What I was starting to say was I was wondering if we have to drop down here. Then if each of those little archways is a new avenue for us to go down, but they look like they're blocked. I think I'm getting ahead of myself there.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Whoa!
Must you touch everything?
That hurt!
Geralt, are you alright?
You might say so.
A little bit. Okay. maybe maybe we put coin on in case other inanimate objects want to fight back at us. Or other like rooms. I mean, you appear to be examining something right now. Use your Witcher senses to find something associated with Ciri's horse. Healthy. Ah, here we go.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Is gonna blow up on us?
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Us?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Ghosts of us? Whoa! Excuse me? You are no ordinary wraith.
Do you think it's a mind game of some sort? You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps you believe they're
Owie.
real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. I know exactly which one of you.
Oh, got one beacon down there. Seems like, for the most part, that Geralt wraith was like, mitigating much of the damage we were trying to direct towards. Is that actually Kira that's doing most of the damage? I'm not sure. Does get that shield every now and again. It seems like we can't do any damage through. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not sure why we seem to... Ow. Had a few things that dealt a bunch of damage, and then other things that dealt next to none. Okay, well, that was obviously not very successful there. Stop throwing stones at me. I just want to blast you with an Igni. Ideally, if I had one, but I don't anymore. Okay, you went down very easily. You are the tricky one, no? Maybe we still did some damage through that shield, actually. A little bit. We are down now.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Alright. They are. That's a very sweeping statement.